Hello and welcome to the very first module of Bootstrap coding with me, Priyanka Sharma. In this particular module, students, we will be looking at what is Bootstrap. We will be looking at what are the uses of Bootstrap. We are going to then quickly also analyze what are the different versions of Bootstrap which are available in the market. And then from the next module onwards, once we've covered the features, we will start coding and looking at the different components of Bootstrap. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. The Bootstrap is basically a front-end framework. It's a framework which is used on your front end to create screens. This is basically a framework which helps you to create modern day websites. So websites which are very responsive, websites which are very useful to operate on either your websites or mobile applications, and it also helps us to create on the different web apps. You would be glad to know that Bootstrap is an open source and hence it is a free to use software. It's widely used day in day out in the industry to create quality websites and web applications. Let's now look at the different uses of Bootstrap, and then we'll start looking at the different features and the versions of Bootstrap as well. The very first use of using a Bootstrap, students, it is, as I said, the responsiveness. So a Bootstrap adjusts very easily to the phone, to the tablets, to the desktops. So a very useful feature of a Bootstrap. Second very important benefit of using a Bootstrap is that it is very easily or compatible with modern browsers. So whatever new browsers we have, be it different versions of Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer or Safari, for all these different versions, Bootstrap is highly compatible. The third very important benefit of a Bootstrap is that it is a big community with friendly support. There is a lot of support available. So it's always good to work on the softwares where you get a lot of support. So let's say we were coding on Bootstrap and we are getting stuck on a particular tag or a particular element or a component. Bootstrap has a big vast variety of contributors and a lot of forums on which if you post your questions, you do get a help also. The second important use of this is that it is fully customizable. So when I say customizable, it means you can actually change it as per your needs, as per your requirements. The fifth and the last benefit of the Bootstrap is that it helps resolve lot of cross browsers issues. So issues related to the browsers are not a problem. So let's say we've created a website on one browser and I want to now run it on a different browser. There will be very less cross browsers issues if we use the Bootstrap. So see that what a beautiful concept is this, which helps us to create quality websites. Now what we are going to do is we are going to actually look at the different versions of Bootstrap which are available. Now when we talk about the different versions of Bootstrap, the different versions of Bootstrap are, let's look at the two main versions, students, in this course. We will be looking at a version which is version 3, which is Bootstrap V3, and the Bootstrap version 4. We'll look at a comparison of this, but again to give you information here, it was initially launched on August 19, 2011, and you will be glad to know that it was initially called as Twitter Blueprint. It wasn't called Bootstrap. It was called a Twitter Blueprint. So let's now look at the version 3 and version 4. The version 3 of the Bootstrap is actually a free CSS framework which is very stable and lot of support is available for this version. On the other hand, as I said, the latest version which we will be using for all our trainings and learning all the components, it has the newest components. Along with that, there is a very good fast style sheet which is available in this module, and it has more responsiveness if you compare it with your previous versions. All right. So as I said, we'll be focusing more on the latest version, and we'll try to gain more and more knowledge on the latest versions of this. But yes, the V3 also has its own benefits like free CSS framework, quite stable product and support. So stay tuned for the next module. We'll quickly look at what all are the features of Bootstrap, and then we'll start implementing Bootstrap coding. Take care and goodbye.